Good Wednesday, everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith, and this is the last day of temperatures in the 90s. From here on in, temperatures get back to normal seasonal levels, and we do have a lot of rain to talk about, which is much needed across the forecast area. This is the video forecast discussion for this Wednesday, the 9th of September, 2015. Broken to overcast conditions across many of the areas here over the interior, the southeastern portions of Pennsylvania, interior New Jersey, as stratus has moved into the region this morning. And the stratus will begin to break up a little bit, but the clouds will be on the increase later this afternoon. Temperatures have bottomed out into the upper 70s in New York City as expected, around Central Park, 77 this morning, 75 at Kennedy, 75 at Newark. Generally cloudy skies across Farmingdale on Long Island. Temperatures are in the 70s, and across portions of Islip and Shirley. There's some interior fog over interior New Jersey and portions of the lower Hudson Valley as well. And mostly cloudy will be the general rule. Clear up the Hudson Valley right now. Temperatures averaging in the upper 60s to lower 70s. The dew points in the upper 60s and lower 70s. The humidities are high. The atmosphere is stagnant, and southwesterly winds are beginning to increase across the region this afternoon as the pressures steadily fall. Close-up view of the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia, northeastern sector of the visible satellite this morning shows the stratus clouds across the region this morning, barely hintable or notable here in the lighter shades or darker shades of gray here across the New Jersey interior sections. Notice more cloud cover and lifting with this cold front out to our west, and a lot of moisture is on the way over the next couple of days. The latest front shows the front stalled out across this region with showers and thunderstorms across southeastern Canada into the St. Lawrence River Valley area, and our area remains mostly dry today. There's a few showers and thunderstorms developing across central Pennsylvania and off the Atlantic as well, and this moisture will all begin to converge with showers and thunderstorms overspreading the region later tonight into Thursday and Thursday night. Large-scale view of the water vapor channel this morning shows our lifting across the region. Here is the disturbance that was in the Gulf yesterday and improved with the showers and thunderstorms moving into southeastern Georgia and the Carolinas, and the stream of moisture on the water vapor channel continuing to lift north, probably going to help to merge some of this moisture with this strong cold front and disturbance here across the southern Arkansas area and the Boot Hills of Arkansas and the Tennessee River Valley, Mississippi River Valley. All this moisture will be streaming to the north and east as this cold front goes slowly towards the region through tonight, tomorrow night, and Friday morning. Morning surface chart from WeatherRoanoke.com and Digital Atmosphere Software shows our region now in a southwesterly flow. Here's our disturbance that moved off the Gulf yesterday into the southeastern United States, adding tropical moisture ahead of this feed of moisture coming in from the southwest and to our west and south as well, with the frontal structure here and a secondary frontal structure. So this is going to be a wet period coming up for the next 36 hours. On the aviation weather deck today, a lot of MBFR and even some IFR across the region this morning. A stratus deck has formed across portions of the area, and it will likely spread to all the forecast sites during this morning. Take a couple of hours after sunrise for the stratus to lift, but VFR conditions should return by late morning and continue through the afternoon. The exception would be for scattered showers and thunderstorms to affect certain TAF sites, and there is a chance for scattered showers to develop ahead of the approaching cold front. We've expanded the probability of 30% for thunderstorms to cover all of the areas here except for Atlantic City and Millville for now, as scattered showers and thunderstorms could develop there this afternoon. There's a better possibility of showers and thunderstorms overnight. The front settles across the region, stalls out. Looks like ceilings and or visibilities will be VFR through the night, and even if showers do move in, although any showers and thunderstorms may lower the visibilities. Now Thursday is an MVFR day, starting out and moving into IFR conditions at times, and showers and thunderstorms with heavy rain possible. Friday through Sunday, clearing conditions with mainly VFR conditions expected through the weekend. Showers and thunderstorms are possible again through the weekend too. Right now outside of Newark, we are in IFR. We have visibilities of 9, overcast conditions, southwest winds at 5, temperature 75, dew point 71, humidity 88%, scattered to broken clouds after the morning fog burns off, and then conditions lowering late tonight and early tomorrow morning, and scattered rain showers moving in from the southwest. Right now, outside of Philadelphia, we're also in IFR conditions. Temperature 76, dew point 73, humidity 91%, wind southwest at 7. Fair weather right now, broken ceilings at 1,500 and 25,000. And again, the story will be the light rain moving in late tonight and early tomorrow morning. Surf zone forecast for the New York City and Long Island beaches for today. There is a moderate risk of rip currents. There is no lifeguard, so you know what to do there. Lightning threat none. Surf around 2 feet. Ultraviolet index will be high. Water temperatures are still warm at 77. Partly sunny skies. Highs around 85. South winds at 5 to 10. The next high tide at Rockaway Inlet will be at 5:48 this evening. For the New Jersey and Delaware beaches, for mostly cloudy there this morning, and then there's a chance of showers and thunderstorms later. High temperatures will be in the upper 80s, south winds at around 10, seas 2 to 3 feet. Surf temperature around 74, UVI index is high at 7. Still a moderate risk of rip currents. Never swim alone. Always swim with, never swim alone. Always never near piers and jetties, and always with a flotation device. There are no lifeguards on the beaches any longer. Lightning threat today low implies that there is a little chance of thunderstorms for today. The next high tide at Belmar will be at 11:05 this morning. I do want to emphasize for you beachgoers that there is a moderate risk of dangerous rip currents that will continue through the extended period, with waves of 3 feet every 10 seconds in a swell. The lack of beach patrols and periods of excellent shore weather along with above normal water temperatures is a potential problem for swimmers in rip currents. Right now the overall danger forecast is on the low risk category for Thursday and Friday. Not a no-go risk. And then this coming weekend there is a chance of a decent 4-foot south to southeasterly swell developing, but fortunately short period. Nevertheless, if the winds are onshore, this would possibly increase the risk of moderate, especially Sunday, coinciding with the new moon, and increased tidal exchange. Pollen sufferers take hold that it's going to be on the low side, high side today, medium side, and then low to medium through the weekend, and we can thank the rain oncoming. Ragweed, chenopod's, and grasses are the predominant pollens. Ultraviolet radiational index will be on the medium side through Saturday. Yesterday we had many high temperature records across the region, temperatures in the upper 90s away from the immediate coast when we didn't have any sea breeze effects here, and that makes a number of consecutive days of 90s, and also a string of consecutive days of 80 or 85 for this entire summer. We're going to do it one more time today, and that's going to be the end of the heat wave. Here's the latest on the tropics this morning. We have Tropical Depression 8, summary as of 5 a.m. this morning, about 30.9 north, 64.4 west, about 220 miles east-southeast of Bermuda. Maximum sustained winds at about 35 miles per hour. Present movement nearly stationary. Minimum central pressure 29.86 inches. This is not going to affect land. Here we have Tropical Depression Grace. That is about 945 miles east of the Lesser Antilles. Maximum sustained winds are even weaker now at 30 miles per hour. Present movement to the west at about 17 miles an hour. Minimum central pressure 29.74 inches. This will not be affecting the United States coastline either. Getting to the forecast logs from the Weather Prediction Center here. Here's our increase of showers and thunderstorms to our southwest by late this afternoon. Most of the rest of the forecast region remains dry. Here comes the cold front. Here comes the moisture from the southwest, and our low along the frontal boundary here as it begrudgingly moves into the area. The cold front will be approaching tomorrow morning. Moderate to heavy periods of rain or thunderstorms will be likely in this vicinity as tropical moisture builds across the region, and we have low pressure developing along the front. It's going to slow up the front during Thursday morning with rain overspreading the region. Periods of moderate to heavy rain will continue across the forecast region on Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening as the cold front moves through the region. Most of the heavier showers and thunderstorms will be lifting through later tomorrow evening, but still the front will be slowly sagging, and there's some areas of low pressure still along the front. By the time we get into Saturday morning, the front is now to our east. There is a disturbed area of weather along the old frontal boundary here across the southern mid-Atlantic region, and that will be scooting off to the east. So there will be a drier period here on Saturday, Friday afternoon, Friday night, and Saturday morning especially. And then the front just gets stalled up, and the latest progs now for Sunday call for the front to be around the coastal regions of the Delmarva into the New Jersey and Long Island coast with a southeasterly wind, low pressure, and this means that unsettled conditions over the coastal region regions are likely. Over the interior regions, there is still about a 30 to 40% chance of isolated to scattered showers across the region. So the latter part of the weekend could be focusing now on a wetter period. Front tries to fall and move to the east on Monday morning, taking the precipitation with it as high pressure once again begins to build into the forecast region early on Monday morning and Monday afternoon. Then the high pressure begins to dominate our region again with cooler, drier conditions on Tuesday and Wednesday. And look, we've got above normal temperatures here for the next 6 to 10 days. And the precipitation outlooks are about near to below normal over the next 6 to 10 days. And this is quite a switch from the Climate Prediction Center. This shows you the volatility in the model guidance here and where their thinking is going. Then above normal temperatures return over the 8 to 14 day period. And usually when that happens, you have normal to below normal precipitation, what we've been talking about for the last couple of days in last week's forecast as well. So this keeps switching around, and it's coming around to our thinking as well. NAM 4-kilometer forecast reflectivity going into the future. This is latest 6Z run this morning. The short-term model here, our convective model, shows the showers and thunderstorms approaching to our west and southwest by late tonight. Through some of the terminals, the rain gets into northwestern New Jersey, the lower Hudson Valley, and just north of New York City by tomorrow morning. Pockets of moderate to heavy rain then overspread the region. As the cold front draws through, periods or waves of moderate to heavy rain could be moving through certain sections of the region. Not all areas are going to see a constant steady rain. There's going to be breaks in the periods of rain across the region. And by the time we get to Thursday afternoon, the wave of low pressure moves up along it. Convergence, confluence, and showers and thunderstorms, moderate pockets of heavy rain. We could be looking at anywhere from about an inch to an inch and a half of rain across the entire forecast region through Friday, and certain areas where the rain trains will produce higher amounts. Now, widespread showers and a few thunderstorms are forecasted tonight through Thursday night. Base and average QPF about 1 to 1.5 inches. Highest New York City, north and west. Locally heavy rainfall is possible, with the possibility of urban and small drainage flooding. The chance for any widespread flash flooding is very low at this time due to the dry conditions in place. Expected Friday, no issues through Saturday, and then there's a chance also of increasing for more widespread showers Saturday night into Sunday, but uncertainty in amounts and timing exist at this point. If we move this forecast into the future from the NAM forecast model, the moderate to heavy rain spills over the region on Thursday afternoon. Thursday night begins to exit to our northeast as the low pressure wave moves off the Jersey coast and the front is pushed further to the east. Now, by the time we get to Friday, things begin to dry out just slightly. There's still a chance of isolated showers across certain portions of the region, especially over the northern regions on Friday morning, before everything begins to dry out just a little bit for Friday afternoon, Friday evening, and then eventually on Saturday. You notice by Friday afternoon, temperatures are now back into the low and mid 70s across the region, which is near to slightly below normal by this time on Friday afternoon. So once again, late this afternoon, temperatures upper 80s to around 90s again in the urban centers. And by the time we get to Friday afternoon, temperatures are in the low to the mid and upper 70s across the region. That is a 20-degree drop in temperatures over the next 48 hours. GFS maps into motion to change your late weekend plans anyway. Here comes the old frontal boundary. Another area of low pressure to the south begins to overspread the region on Saturday afternoon. Clouds increase again. This will be in a flow that's southwest to north, so the parallel to the front once again, and we're dealing with more organized showers and thunderstorms and orographic lift across the mountains. And then the rain just begins to come down again according to the latest GFS model from this morning. Pocket of moderate to heavy rain, just light to moderate rain, could be overspilling the region with an east to southeast wind on Sunday morning and Sunday afternoon. Now, not all areas will be, this could be a little bit overdone, but the idea here is that the area of low pressure will begin to move in from off the south and then build back into the northwest once again. So southeasterly winds, moisture coming in off the ocean. This could be a little bit more organized than what the modeling is currently showing. This is the latest Weather Prediction Center's 5-day mean precipitation totals across the region. We could be exceeding 1.5 inches to 2 inches, even locally 3 inches during the next 5 days in these showers and thunderstorms. This is over a 5-day period. So relief is on the way, both in temperature and in precipitation. For everything live, it's GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith, and we'll be following everything live for you on the websites. Be careful out there today, and we'll be back in video form on Thursday morning.